falling for you.
On a Zoom with me are the Saxby Twins, and we're going to hear all about everything. But first, hi guys, welcome to my Zoom.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having us, Danny.
Yeah,
It's really awesome to be here.
So, okay, first things first. I read that you guys were, I hate the word discovered, but discovered on TikTok. Tell me about this, because I think as an older millennial, I still don't see how people are making anything happen with the TikTok.
Yeah, so the whole TikTok situation, it's quite of a strange one for us. We originally started about 3 years ago, and then we completely lost interest in it after about a week. And we're like, oh, this is not for us. Like, I don't know how people do this. And then, 2 years later, we got back onto it and we started posting about our music. And all of a sudden, one song just took off on the platform. And we were like, whoa, okay, this is awesome. And then that's kind of the stage where we both got addicted to it. And we're like, okay, you know what, this is actually quite cool.
Yeah.
And then, a couple weeks down the line, our followers started like skyrocketing. Our views started skyrocketing, and we got a viral trend going, thanks to two girls by the name of Zane Folds and Lady Kazaya. And viral trend started with the song. I think it's approaching 5,000 videos made.
Yeah, just really, it's our one single called Falling For You, and seeing that really motivated us and stuff. It's almost like the one video that took off completely changed our perspective and stuff. And ever since then, the power of TikTok for us is just, it's incredible what you can do and achieve through it.
And then, that's how Universal spotted us, I guess. Yeah.
Wow. So, okay, talk to me a little bit about the before you were now the Saxby Twins that are on 5FM and Jacaranda FM and every FM, and we're all talking about your music. Where were you recording? How were you writing? Like, what was do you guys have a bedroom studio? How were you recording?
So initially it was literally just us. It's actually quite a funny story of how we used to do it. So before obviously being signed to Universal, and even way back when we originally started, when we released our first song and second song, we would go into my brother's room and we'd put up our beds as mattresses, almost as like a foam kind of a soundproof thing. So we'd have my bed up on the one side against the wall and Wade's on the other, and they'd kind of be like leaning against each other. And with that, we'd have our microphone stand in between.
Yeah, we had a little small studio setup, nothing special, like just a microphone, a little interface, and all of that. And then, that we made music. We had a producer that we'd send it to and so on, and he would do all the mixing and mastering from his side. But it's just two of us coming up with ideas. We'd be lying in bed, for example, at night time, and I'd get an idea in my head. I'd run to his room. I'd be like, Carl, I got a really cool idea. And then we'd be like, it's one of those moments where we look at each other, we're like, whoa, okay, a song needs to be made to this. And then, back and forth process until we're happy with the final product. Yeah,
pretty much.
Was this always the dream, guys? Because I know that you're at varsity, you're studying, you're doing all of the grown-up things. Was this the dream, like overarching dream?
To be honest, no. Initially, so we could always sing. We could always sing from a young age, whether it be Bob the Builder in our family lounge when you were younger, or singing a Christmas carol over Christmas or something like that. But initially within school, we had huge aspirations. So we both played provincial cricket, which was really cool. And we had massive aspirations to play for the Proteas in cricket one day. And only really until we left school, which was 2018, we started thinking. I think 2019 went by, then 2020, early 2020, January or December of 2019, a lot of dates and stuff there, but we initially thought, listen, music is really cool. It's something, let's put a song out there. We always had this talent.
Well, I would say it was thanks to, we went on a holiday trip and we were sitting in a group of people and we're all having a good time and so on, like singing to a few songs. And this one person turned to us and looked at the two of us and she was like, whoa, can you guys sing? And we looked and we're like, yeah. And then literally the day after we set up an Instagram account, and then Saxby Twins, I guess, was established.
Post a few YouTube videos here and there.
Quite a few cringy YouTube videos. But
I am gonna find those.
They've been hidden. But I guess looking back at that, it's all part of the process, and it's really cool to see how far we've come. And like you said, looking forward to getting done with the studies this year and then fully focused onto music next year.
Okay, so you guys are obviously brothers. I mean, it's in the name, the Saxby Twins. You live together, you work together, you write together, you record together, you TikTok together, you everything together. At some point, surely we hate each other. Like at some point, I need my space.
I would definitely say so. There's definitely always the odd little, how to say it?
I would say we got one rule. So if we both get into a fight, we get frustrated with each other. No headshots. No headshots are allowed. No, but
No.
jokes aside, we very much we
It's-
literally the same person. We do the same things.
It's kind of one of those things where if I irritate him, he'll be annoyed with me for the next 20 minutes or so, and then all of a sudden we best friends again.
Yeah, we
put it
best
that way.
friends. Yeah.
So
And the writing process, like, are one of you better at writing lyrics than the other, arranging, mixing, like producing? Who takes what role, or is that also shared?
I'd say a lot of it's definitely shared. We both bring our little bits to the table here and there. Yeah, we both work off each other, and a lot of agreements, a lot of disagreements. A lot like I'll bring certain lyrics, and my brother will be like, "No way, those are terrible," something like that. And then yeah, it's feeding off each other, and
it's kind of at the end of the day, I think it's trying to complement each other. Like I think Wade would get annoyed if I said that I write better lyrics, because I know for a fact that he thinks he writes better lyrics than me, but it's very much up for debates at the end of the day.
When it comes to the vocal side, I'll admit it, I can't hit as high notes as Carl can. So when it comes to certain songs and he has to like hit those certain high notes, I don't get offended. I don't get anything. I know that when it comes to the lower part, that's my game. When it comes to the higher parts, yeah, Carl.
So
Carl's
it's kind of a complementary factor at the end of the day, I'd say.
So you guys are obviously going to be compared to all of the other brother acts that we know. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not even going to name them. We know who they are. They've been around forever. Some more
We know.
famous than others. But how are you going to, like, I don't want to say prove yourselves that you're better, because I mean everyone's good in their own right? But like, how are you going to establish the Saxby Twins on your own level?
So I think an important factor when it comes to that is just continuously trying to improve ourselves in terms of the music that we release. We want to be making music that people can relate to, that they can vibe to, that they can literally play anywhere, and it'll get them into a mood and kickstart their day and just get them wanting to go, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And the other thing, if I can add to that, is I'll definitely say live performances, bringing a different energy and stuff. That when we perform live, we want people to, as the act ends and stuff, we want them to go, damn, I want more, I want to watch it again, something like that.
So I would definitely say what we've built our brand off at the moment, or based it off, is energy. So what we really want to do as twin brothers is not just be guys who just like stand on the stage and sing and so on, but we also want to bring that element of energy, and we want to put music out there that people can relate to, people can have fun to, and at the end of the day, if our fans and the audience is enjoying our music, then yeah, we're happy.
Okay, so you're here to tell me about your new single. It's called "Falling for You." I've been watching. Sorry, I told you about the Hardy Dogs. I've been watching TikToks. I can definitely say I'm dead keen to come and watch you guys perform, because I think the energy would be great. But
I would
talk to
love
me
that.
about like how this single came about and why this was the one that we were releasing first.
Girl, I think I'm falling for you. Girl, I think I'm falling for you.
Falling for You, it's a song that's very upbeat and all. It's about a typical love relationship at the end of the day between someone that has a crush on someone, and at the end of the day, it's in the lyrics, they're falling for the person. So it's the type of song where if you hook it up to a really good soundbar or speaker, it's gonna pump as the drop or the chorus at the end of the day.
It's a song
on
that
rhythm.
needs to be sang with a group of people, and yeah, it's just a good happy song. It gets you in a good mood, and yeah.
When you write about love, right? I mean, you're twins, but you're not same people. Like, you have different lives and relationships and stuff. Do you borrow a little from each of you, or is it because one of you is currently going through that?
Yeah, I would definitely say when you write the song and stuff, you put someone specific within your mind or your mindset. Actually, a little funny story is just to take it a little bit out of context stuff, we've actually dated the same girl back in grade 7.
Yeah, but it was back
But
in
it
the
doesn't
day.
count. That doesn't count.
It was back in the day, grade 7, when the Blackberries are out, the
BBMs.
messengers, not really like you would be shy to speak to her kind of thing. And yeah, I mean,
But yeah, going to the lyrics and all, I think it's definitely a progress and something where you put yourself in a situation, or if you've experienced it, we try and create our lyrics based off real life performances. Real life experiences. But at the end of the day, if we can't get as realistic to that as possible, we almost try and create a storyline out of it that people can relate to, and almost share the vibe with it at the end of the day.
Listen, I need you guys to know and feel bad about dating the same girl. If I was a twin, I promise you I would have been far more problematic than that. I would have definitely done it. If you haven't done the old switch up, then like why? What's the
Oh,
point,
Yeah,
right?
the good old, yeah, the switcheroo. We've done
Back
it a
in
few times.
class.
Yeah.
we won't go further.
No, I won't. Being a twin, it's definitely a lot of fun.
Mm.
Yeah, it's honestly like we really are. If I can say, like blessed in a way that we're twins.
Well, I guess
Yeah.
what's nice about that is we like everything Way can do, I can do at the end of the day. So, for
we're
example,
very
back
fortunate. Yeah.
back to the cricketing days, if I was wanting to go and bat after school, after a long day of school, he'd be able to give me throwdowns and stuff, and vice versa. So
Mm.
it was almost like a supporting, complementary thing at the
Yeah.
end of the day, which is really cool. Even our marks, I think our matric percentage,
Yeah, this
he
is
beat
crazy.
me. He beat me by I think like 0.5% or something like that. So
Wow.
it
So
was
he's
there was a lot of
smarter. He's definitely smarter.
I'll claim that. I will claim that. I am smarter.
that's it's a very debatable topic.
Okay, wait, but with that, is there like not like a level of codependency here?
Oh, I guess you could say there is. Yeah, I would say we are dependent on each other. We do motivate each other. So if I see my brother working, for example, it'll make me feel bad. Whereas if I see him chilling and I'm working, I'll be like, you know what? I don't really need to be working right now. But
Okay.
yeah, no, for sure, we definitely are. Yeah, a little bit dependent on each other, I guess. Yeah.
Okay, so the single we're playing, Falling for You, I know that there is another one out right now because I was going to ask you, like, what's next? What's the next single? And tell me how that one's doing.
So that single is called Rest of Our Lives. It's very much it's almost like a pop punk kind of vibe. We decided to change it up. So when we go about writing our music, we decided to almost take like a different thought process over our first few singles and change it up to just see what style exactly fits with us and all. So yeah, this song it's pretty much about it's called Rest of Our Lives and it's about living your life to the fullest and literally just golden moments and no regrets.
Yeah, like surrounding yourself with people with good energy, good positive vibes, and yeah.
And I completely forgot my question. You said positive vibes and energy, and I was like, yeah. Are you working on an album? Are you working on an EP? What like, or are you just gonna do single, single, single?
Yeah, so for now, I think it's going to be just singles until we finished with our studies and all. We got 3 months left of studies.
Oh, so close.
Touch wood.
Yo,
Touch wood.
Almost
Yeah,
there.
touch wood.
Almost there. It's
And
been a
then,
journey.
and then, yeah, I think from there onwards, it'll be singles and then eventually building up to an EP or an album. Yeah.
We've got a new song in the works. It's very different. It's actually finished and ready to be released and all. We're just waiting for I guess the go ahead from Universal and I think just to run through Rest of Our Lives a bit longer. So it's a very different song. It's a very heartwarming song. I won't say too much about it, but
Very
I'm
emotional,
very excited to start teasing that on TikTok and on Reels and just getting it out there also.
So wait, you guys are gonna go straight from the last 3 months of school into the music business, like no breaks in between, no like throwing name in like a different country for a little.
Oh, we might do that. We'd obviously love to go overseas and potentially try our best to hit an international market. Right now, we've fortunate, I guess, to say that our market is very much South African, and yeah, we'd love to also expand. And yeah,
I think at the end of the day, yeah, it's really what we want and stuff, and we're really passionate about music. So we're in it to make the most of it. We're not. I guess one of our mottos is do you, be you, and stay true. And we don't want just to be like mediocre at it. We want to try and take it to the next level, and so that when we're older, we'll look back and be like, hey, we gave it our best shots, and yeah,
no regrets in the end.
So you guys use TikTok obviously to create this life for yourselves. But there are many people that maybe like want to sell, I don't know, soap or Hardy-Dar biltong. I would love that idea. That would be great. or something, you know, like whatever it is, they're looking at TikTok and TikTok's kind of scary. It's kind of daunting. There's a lot of, I mean, it can switch around really quickly. You don't know what's happening, what's like trending now, where you should go, what you should do. How would you suggest that someone with a brand or an idea look at TikTok and how can they use it to become like you guys?
Sure. I would like, yeah, it's definitely a powerful tool to use, and it's there for anyone that has a business idea or like you say soap or Hardy-Dar biltong.
I think from my side, at the end of the day, it's all about perseverance, TikTok, just to keep it going. And it's, consistency.
Also choose like your niche. Like know what you're doing and stick to that. Because eventually, if you keep knocking on the door, it's gonna take off. Like, I mean, we posted videos for probably a solid week, 2 weeks, and it was getting less than 100 views.
We're posting
And
3 times a day.
yeah, and then we posted 3 times in the day. In the beginning, we were really, really dedicated. And there used to be times where our friends would be like, "Hey, it's time to go out," but we would be like, "You know what? No, we want the song to do well." And we know that it had the potential to do well. And yeah, like 3 times a day we're going. Now we've little bit, I wouldn't say we've slacked off, but we haven't got that 3 times a day. But yeah, just keep pushing, and eventually
the algorithm will find you.
Oh, that's so deep, but so problematic at the same time, that we're like leaning into like, trust the universe. Now it's the algorithm.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, the algorithm to this day, I don't think there's anyone that understands it. I mean, we'll post one video and it'll get, I don't know, let's say 5,000 views, and then we'll post another one and it will get 500 views, even though we got like close to 30,000 followers now. But yeah, it confuses us. It really.
Yeah, I think, and the other thing I'd say is write down your goals, because I think at the end of the day, if you got a piece of paper and you're manifesting those goals and all, they will come true.
Yeah, literally on both of our walls in our bedroom, we both have goals written down, and it's like I will pass, I will succeed, I will achieve my goals. Whatever I think about will come about,
and
if I can see it, believe it, and feel it, I can achieve it. So yeah,
love the affirmations, guys. I love this.
Yeah, we wrote down, one of our main goals was to get signed by a record label company, and we had that goal for almost a solid year down, and it happened. So it's I'd say we're firm believers about that stuff.
Okay, so last question. Are you going to be performing live? Like, where can we see you, meet you? Are we doing this?
Yeah. So yeah, we definitely have a tour. We're planning for that as soon as possible. Obviously, we got to get through the studies, so that's the tricky part. But we just performed in Pretoria a week
Last
ago.
weekend?
Yeah, we performed there, and that was super awesome. And we have a performance in Bloemfontein potentially planned very, very soon.
September.
Then at the end of the year, we're performing in Mossel Bay.
It's the matric rage for Mossel Bay. So
yeah,
very excited for that one. That one I really can't wait for.
We love being on stage, and that there's nothing more that we'd want right now than to do a country tour, or just go to certain places and just play our music for people. Yeah.
Where can we follow you to get the touring schedule, to see like when you add new dates and stuff?
I think in terms of those aspects, Instagram's probably our biggest platform for that stuff. In that we try to keep people as updated as possible on Instagram. TikTok also, but TikTok's more also a bit of a fun side and a twist here and there. But if we are going to perform and stuff, we will post it on TikTok and all over. So all social media is at Saxby Twins. So yeah, you can find us. Yeah, there. Instagram and TikTok. Yeah, those are our main ones.
Stunning, guys! I cannot wait to see you live. When you're in Joburg, please can I come and party with you?
100%. You've got a ticket on us already.
Yay! Awesome. Saxby Twins, follow them everywhere. Go follow them on TikTok. Go watch their TikToks. Go make TikToks with their new song.
Yes.
And we will see them hopefully Joburg, Pretoria soon.
100%. Yeah. Can't wait.
Cool, guys. Thank you. That's it. We're done.
Thanks so much for having us. Yeah,
it was awesome. Yeah. And it's good to meet you also.
And you too. Thank you for following me on Instagram, guys.
100%.
So for sure, yeah.
It's really cool what you do. It's very
Thank you. I'm having imposter syndrome today. I've been interviewing all these like amazing people like yourself, and sometimes I sit here and I'm like, all I do is talk shit. Like, you guys actually create stuff, and like I want to.
It's tough though. What you have to do is hard though, because you got to constantly, I guess, think on the spot, and yeah.
You guys.
Some people struggle with that.
You guys are so nice.
Thank you.
Anyway, have a really good evening and a good off day tomorrow. Thank you guys.
Thank you. Yeah, same to you.
Not really an off day. In the books.
Yeah.
Bye.
A long day.
Cheers, Danny. Cheers.
Jacaranda FM.